Hello, Shalom and welcome to Scout Israel, to the pop-up tours. We're going to be talking about the building behind me. The building behind me is known as the Horva Synagogue, or the Synagogue of Rabbi Judah the Chassid. It is a fantastic building, originally planned in 1700 by the followers of the enigmatic rabbi known as Yehuda HaChassid, or Judah the Righteous. A group of Chassids, of esoteric Jews from Poland. They believed the Messiah was coming. They all came to Israel to await the coming of the Messiah, and so they had a whole community planned, including the building behind me, the Yehuda HaChassid Synagogue. Unfortunately, all the money was in the name of one rabbi. One day this rabbi felt a bit sick. It was a Friday. He went down to immerse himself in the ritual bath, and then he got the sniffles, and then the sniffles turned into the fever, which got a bit worse. Then he died, and all the money was in his name. So what do you do nowadays when you have an impressive building program and it's in somebody's name and that person died? You send an email: dear friends, we regret to inform you the rabbi has passed away. Please rewrite all your checks in a different rabbi's name. This is the 18th century, and it takes a long time to travel to Europe and gather the money together. By the time they had the money gathered together, already the Ottoman contractors were bored. They ripped down the building, and they even passed a rule: no Muscovy, meaning Jew from Moscow, that's what they called all Ashkenazic Jews, all Jews from Eastern Europe, was allowed in the city until the entire debt was paid. For 100 years, no Ashkenazic Jews came into Jerusalem. At least, if they did, they came disguised as Jews from the Mediterranean, from Sephardic Jews. Then the building was rebuilt, bigger and better and more splendid, when the debt was paid 100 years later by a man called Menachem Mendel of Shklov. The building was rebuilt, and then it suffered another calamity in 1948 when the Jordanians conquered the Jewish quarter. They didn't want Jews to return, so they blew up about 90% of all the buildings here, including the building behind me. Then a couple of years ago, the building was rebuilt, and here's the inside. It's in use today as a synagogue, also as a study hall. There's a beautiful view of the whole entirety of Jerusalem. I'll show you a little bit now from the roof. There's also some archaeology in the basement. There's also a mikveh, ritual bath, dating back thousands of years in the basement of the building. Really is a fantastic building to visit. From this vantage point we can see the spire, which is called the Church of the Resurrection, and the grey dome. And that grey dome is the dome of the Alexander Nevsky Church. And what we can just about slightly see as I pan around, the grey domes of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. And you can see from up here the Temple Mount. In the Jewish quarter, you really see all these things right on top of each other. We're now looking onto the Temple Mount, or onto what's known as Al-Haram Al-Sharif. See my first video for some explanations of what that is. And that is the golden dome known as the Dome of Oman. Up in the distance, see that square spire? That is the spire of Augusta Victoria Church. And the Jewish quarter itself, and of course the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. All can be viewed, a beautiful view from the roof of the building. It is not, let me make this very clear, a mosque. As you can see on that side there's a minaret. That is connected with a completely different story, the story of the Ramban synagogue, that maybe I will tell a different time. So sharing is caring. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button right now and the bell to get regular notification. And if you also want to help, you can give a donation to my co-fi.com account or my patreon.com account. That's co/fi.com/scoutisrael, patreon.com/scoutisrael, or if you have the ability to go to paypal.com and follow the instructions to send a donation to Yossi Silverman at gmail.com, that would also be appreciated. But remember, subscribe. The most thing I need is subscribers.